All right, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. I wanted to talk today a little bit about some comments made today by New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, better known as AOC. So I'm going to play the clip, and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
As a fellow New Yorker, I think one of the things that we should talk about here is also one of the disgusting legacies after 9/11 has been the targeting and racism against Muslim Americans throughout the United States of America. And this is an extension of that legacy. Consistency, there is nothing consistent with the Republican Party's continued attack except for the racism and incitement of violence against women of color in this body. I had a member of the Republican caucus threaten my life, and you all and the Republican caucus rewarded him with one of the most prestigious committee assignments in this Congress. Don't tell me this is about consistency. Don't tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes, and also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology when my life was threatened. Thank you.
Okay, so you can see here she went on a little screed there. It was obviously rehearsed. It was bad acting. This is what I heard from that.
How dare you!
That's all I heard from that. So of course, this is in response to Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar being removed from the Foreign Affairs Committee, and of course, she threw a hissy fit here. She talks about Muslims being targeted since 9/11 and so forth. It reminds me of the 2015 terrorist attack in San Bernardino when a Muslim couple killed a bunch of people, and it came out afterwards that one of their neighbors said, "Oh, you know what? I saw a bunch of weird things going on at their house, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be considered insensitive." So she didn't mention that. She also didn't mention that one of the most prominent Republican candidates in the last election cycle was himself a Muslim, Dr. Oz in Pennsylvania. She talks about women of color being targeted, but doesn't mention that New York Congresswoman Nicole Maliotakis is on that committee. California Congresswoman Young Kim is on that committee. And Florida Representative Maria Elvira Salazar is also on that committee. All women of color. No problem there. So obviously this is about politics. But somebody like AOC, what do? They cry racism. They cry sexism. That's all they have. So I thought this was interesting. She references a Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who she accuses of talking about Jewish space lasers. Didn't happen. That's fake news. She never said that. That's just a lie. So if you see that being reported, it's fake news. That reminds me from back in the 2008 presidential campaign. You had people who think Sarah Palin said that she could see Russia from her house. She never said that. That was from Tina Fey on a Saturday Night Live skit. Sarah Palin never said that. It was just fake news, and there's a lot of people, even a lot of Republicans, a lot of conservatives, to this day think Sarah Palin said she could see Russia from her house, which she never said. So pay attention to the reporting on this. Some news outlets are getting it right, but most are not. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.